the 20th century, hundreds of different kinds of animals have disappeared from the wild. This is the story of one of them. Being smaller than the red or grey kangaroos, wallabies are mid-sized members of the kangaroo family. And of all the wallabies, the Toolache was probably the most elegant. Certainly it was the most distinctive, as well as the fastest. Its powerful hind legs could carry it at speeds of 45 kilometers an hour for considerable lengths of time. This was a unique ability it had developed in order to survive in the open grasslands of South Australia. Unlike these wallabies, which usually stick to closed brush. Otherwise, however, it had many similarities, weighing around 20 kilos and measuring nearly 1.5 meters from nose to tail. But across the Toolache's face was a black stripe, and it had soft grey markings across its lower back, features which made it unusual and singled it out for special treatment by humans. The female spent much of her life rearing her young, either, as with all marsupials, in the pouch where she suckled them for about 8 months, or by her side. Where the grass was lush, they lived in herds of up to 40 wallabies, but if the land was dry, they would often survive on their own. The Aborigines, the first humans to reach Australia in prehistoric times, knew all kangaroos well. It is believed that it was they who named the Toolache wallaby, although the meaning of the name has been long since lost. They hunted the Toolache for food, although because of its speed, it fared better than many much larger kangaroos. In 1672, a Dutch navigator, Captain Francisco Pelsaert, was shipwrecked off the coast of Australia, and for the first time, the kangaroos of Australia met the white men who were to seal the fate of so many of them. Pelsaert returned home with tales of strange creatures. These tales were, however, largely forgotten until, in 1770, Captain Cook reached Australia. His reports of the great diversity of animals were greeted with profound interest by naturalists. Other Europeans followed Cook's trail, settling the lands and bringing with them sheep and cattle which grazed on the Toolache's grasslands. Instead of a curiosity, the wallabies had now become viewed as a pest. A government bounty of 6p was placed on the head of any marsupial. Hunting proved a profitable pastime for many poor settlers, and in the auction rooms, the elegant pelts of the Toolaches attracted the highest prices. In just 70 years, the once common Toolache had been so ruthlessly chased that by 1920 there were just 14 left in the wild. In May 1923, an attempt was made to catch and rescue them, but desperate to evade their pursuers, 4 of them ran until they died of exhaustion. None was saved. In 1927, a female was rescued from the jaws of 2 dogs. She did not survive long, and with her died all living record of her species. If the Toolaches had not been so elegant, nor so fast, maybe they could have been saved. If humans had never settled their lands, there wouldn't have been the need